welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is day 15 of Vlogmas. Thank you guys all so much for clicking on my video and watching. Gunnar says thank you too, as he is scrubbing up against the walls. So today's video is going to be a little bit different, although I think I know the majority of individuals who subscribe to me. However, I do think that there are some new faces and new friends who have subscribed, almost at 120 subscribers, which to me is a huge deal. And at the end of all this, if I gain 30 plus subscribers, that's truly awesome. But I don't think you guys really know me. I've never done like a get to know me or a Q&A, and I'm not at the point where I want to ask my Instagram followers, just because the majority of them I don't think watch my videos, kind of questions about me and stuff. So I've pulled from a random list of questions. I tried to make it a little bit more fun. Some are this or that, and just kind of off the wall for you guys to just get to know me a little bit more. I didn't even count how many questions there are, but I just want to hop right on into it. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. So, question number 1. So my name is Taylor. I currently live in Raleigh, North Carolina. I am 24, almost 25 years old. Black. This is an interesting question. Not that I feel like I lived in the country, but I definitely lived in a much more rural area than the city that I'm living in right now is the capital of North Carolina. And although I do like having privacy that comes with living outside of town, I really do enjoy the convenience of the many amenities that I have access to have had access to over the past several years while living in Raleigh, versus hearing my parents complain about what they have to drive to or like what they don't have there. So I am going to get bar certified in February. I don't know if that counts, but that's a new skill that I don't have. I've never taught a fitness class before, but I'm really looking forward to getting certified. Ooh, probably Ginny B. Jones. I just remember reading every single one of those books in elementary school. Definitely a bath gal, 100%. I would be a mermaid. I think that that's what this is saying, not like a Greek mythology character, but yeah, if I could be a mythical creature, I would definitely be a mermaid. There's nothing that's ever going to beat a paperback book or even hardcover book. I do though love listening to Audible. You guys who have been with me know this. So I don't know if that necessarily counts as an electronic book, but if I had to choose between the two, paper. Ooh. I would consider my mom to be a mentor. My mom is a CEO. My mom is very much so a self-starter, and she has really taught me that I can really achieve anything that I set myself out to be. And I don't mean that to seem cliche at all, but my mom really brought me with her to different conferences and different meetings and just really made it work between her aspirations within her career and being really present as a mom. And so that's something that I really look up to, and I really do consider her to be a mentor. I think I would want to be known for doing good things and for making a difference in people's lives. I know that's cliche. I don't necessarily, I've never really wanted to be famous and known by everyone. I definitely appreciate my privacy, but I would want to be known for philanthropic work or just impacting people's lives, whether that's through fitness, whether that's through leadership, you name it. That's what I would want to be known for. Yes. Ooh, that's a tough question. Earth, fire, wind, ice. Wind? Let's go with wind. No explanation on that one. Always. I always miss my grandparents. Let's do a Christmas memory, since we're in the holiday season. I'm sitting on my feet right now to make me taller. So I might have to give that up in a second. My favorite holiday memory would have to be, I remember getting my first trampoline and I believe that I was 7, and I think that that would probably be one of my like favorite memories, not to like tie it directly to a gift, but I remember just being so excited waking up that morning and kind of going out there and seeing the trampoline put together, and I spent hours upon hours on that trampoline throughout the next several years. I always loved my trampolines. I'm not that adventurous of an eater, I'll say that. I do like a wide array of things, but I don't necessarily know that there's anything that strange that I've eaten. I'm a bad person for that question. I am most thankful for my and my loved ones' health, especially this year. I don't necessarily love spicy things, but I do love a good kick to like Mexican food. I do like Indian food, and I'm not a big like hot wing gal though. I have met the Jonas Brothers and I've met Bill Clinton. I am a Capricorn. I am a Capricorn. Oh wait, that's my sun sign, right? I'm not big into astrology, so, but I'm a Capricorn. I just finished A Promised Land by Barack Obama. My love languages are, my top love languages are quality time and words of affirmation, and like to show someone that I love them, and also kind of like receiving are acts of service. I really love doing things for people. This is actually, many people might not think this, but it's actually a hot topic between Chris and I, because Chris is part Swiss and his family, especially in Switzerland, ice in your drinks is just not a thing. I don't think it's that way in much of Europe, but yes, I love ice in my drinks. I'm actually a pretty big scaredy cat. Like, we're watching The Undoing right now and I was like this last night. I really get spooked pretty easily, and my roommates in college capitalized on it. Yeah, I get scared of a lot of things. But I'm ultimately, like, one of my biggest fears is heights. I'm afraid of heights. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue is my favorite perfume. Ocean. I love just the vastness of the oceans, and I know that that scares a lot of people, but growing up on the coast, it's I love the ocean. I think that there's just so much to learn about it. It's so powerful and it's so calming. I think it has a lot of healing power and properties to it. And yeah, definitely ocean. I think one of the biggest things that I overcame, also sorry about the dog. I think one of the biggest things that I overcame within the past 2 years, I really did not like being alone, like alone in a house. And living on my own really brought me confidence and like that I'm okay and I'm secure and I'm equipped in that manner. And that's one reason why I'll always be grateful that I did actually make the decision to live by myself for a period of time after college. I think that I really was able to conquer that. That's also tough because I think that right now we're learning so much about the inequalities that took place in a plethora of eras. I actually don't know if I could time travel, I would probably time travel to the future, not back into the past. Let's look it up. My most used emoji is the sparkle emoji. I really love fall. I still like when it's kind of warm outside, but it makes me so happy to see the leaves changing and for it to just get cooler. Also, there's football season in the fall, and fall also means that we're getting closer to the holidays. I love being out on the boat in the summer, just with all like friends and family, and no electronics, just some good food, good company, some sun in the ocean. There's not much more I could ask for. Intentional. That's how I describe myself. Alrighty, we're at the end of the list. My ankles are about to snap in half. Oh, actually, there we go. That's how we're gonna end this. I don't know why I sat on my feet that whole time. I hope you guys learned something new about me and got to know me just a little bit more from my answers with these questions. I really appreciate you guys for watching through. I will see you guys for another video tomorrow. Bye.